My name is Mr. Steve. I'm a storyteller. Oh, everybody! Don't get into an accident, Steve. It's me, Mr. Steve. And it is time for another... Where are you going, dude? It's time for another weekly wellness check. I feel like I haven't done this in a while. During the beginning of the pandemic, around April, May, June, I was doing these once a week, so I called them weekly wellness checks. So, then it became every other week, and now it's whenever I can think of it. So, it's time for another semi-quasi-weekly wellness check. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've done one of these. I was at the store and I thought, hey, why not now? I just went to the store. Thought I'd talk to you guys before I left. The Fire Lake Arena is right here. It's a small arena right next to my house. I saw Alanis Morissette there. She played right by my house. Isn't that ironic? It's like rain on your wedding day. So how are you guys doing? My family is going through some things. I have 5 kids, I have 5 kids, and as a result of that, my kids get sick. All kids get sick. My kids get sick. My kids are going through a sickness right now, and that's fine and dandy. The only problem is, my kids have fevers, their stomach hurts, and it's like, I am trying to convince myself that it's just a fever. Kids get sick. It's not the disease or the pandemic or anything like that. It's just kids get sick. So my kids are giving fevers to each other. My wife, throat hurts and she's sick. She has a sinus infection. Just to be safe, my wife got herself a COVID test this morning, so we'll find out about that in a day or two. But I have convinced myself, because I am right, that kids get sick. I have 5 children. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Beyond that, everything's good. Yeah. Today is the last day of school, and then they have fall break, they call it fall break, but it's 2 days off. So I don't understand. They have Thursday, Friday off, and then they have the weekend, and then they go back. It's not really a break. It's 2 days off. I've got 3 kids doing... 3 kids. Did you see that? I have 3 kids doing virtual learning at home. In the beginning, it was really difficult, It was so hard to do virtual learning, and suddenly I'm a teacher to a preschooler, a 3rd grader, a sophomore in high school. I'm also doing tech support for these devices that I've never seen before, that I've never handled before. And I was really stressed out, man. I was really stressed out, but I'm getting the hang of it, and I'm a pretty good teacher. And I was wearing a t-shirt the other day. I found this shirt, which you've probably seen in a lot of videos. I found it again. I'm really happy about that. I was wearing a shirt, and my preschooler is like, Daddy, look, that's the letter E. That's the beginning of my name, Eleanor. You taught me that. No, she said, my teacher taught me that. And I'm like, your teacher is me? And she's like, oh, yeah, you're my teacher. You're a good teacher. So that's good. My son is going through English, and he's having a hard time with that. Thankfully, he's in 3rd grade, and 75% of the problems that he's having with English can be solved by Schoolhouse Rock songs. Thank you, Schoolhouse Rock. Thank you so much. But But beyond that, everything's good. Weather's getting colder. Right now, I have turned the air conditioning off in the car, and I'm parked here. That's the Fire Lake Arena behind me, where I saw Alanis Morissette in concert. She was amazing. And I have the air conditioning off so that you can hear me, and it's like 98 degrees in this car. And other people would be dying, but it feels so good to me because I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, which is basically an oven. So I just went to the store. I got a ton of stuff. I gotta get home. But I thought, hey, since I'm out and about, let's do a quick video. Update you guys. How are you guys doing? You guys doing good? You guys doing regular school? You guys doing school at home? If you are doing school at home, if you are doing virtual learning, thank your parent or legal guardian who is teaching you. Go up to whoever is teaching you at home and say, hey, thank you. You're doing a great job. I want to thank you for your hard work. Because it's a lot of work teaching these kids. And I want to make sure that kids are grateful, you know? Oh, you want to know something interesting? We just had Thanksgiving. My wife has a lot of friends in Canada. And she started getting into hockey. Like her Canadian friends got her into hockey. So suddenly someone in the house is watching a sport. So that was weird. And so my wife decided that, you know, things are difficult in America right now. A lot of tension and a lot of rioting and questionable government. So my wife said, you know what? We're not going to celebrate American Thanksgiving. We're celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving. So we had our Thanksgiving dinner Monday. This past Monday, so that was exciting. I tried to make sure that the family talked about nothing but Canadian things. So we talked about hockey. We talked about actor Rick Moranis. He was in Ghostbusters and Little Shop of Horrors. And we talked about SCTV, which is a Canadian sketch comedy show. Some people consider it to be a Canadian Saturday Night Live. Wow, you're driving 2 miles an hour. That's concerning. I live right next to this huge supermarket called Fire Lake, and I just absolutely love it. It's a Native American reservation here. So they have a health and wellness center, they have a miniature golf course, they have a playground, they have a stadium, they have a baseball fields, they have state-of-the-art bowling alley, they've got a pizza place, and they've got this great supermarket that has a dollar store inside of it and an AM radio station which plays classic hits of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and more. And I love it. So, I'm coming home from Fire Lake. Have you been liking my videos lately? I think that I've been filming in marathon sessions. So, like, on a Saturday, I'll map out, like, the entire week. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I will film a bunch of story times. And then while I'm teaching the kids in the morning and afternoon, I am also editing today's video. So that's made being Mr. Steve so much easier. It's easier to be me now. It's easier to be Mr. Steve, so that's good. Hopefully my family gets better, feels better. I have been the one primarily doing the cooking and the cleaning and the taking care of the kids lately. So I said, I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to buy a ton of food, and I did. So we've got a lot of food. So I do have some frozen, so I gotta get home. It is hot in this car. I should have taken that into consideration. Anyway, yeah, I really think my channel lately has been better than it has been before. You know, I really like the quality of my videos. I was gonna host I was gonna host on the channel a bad movie, like a horror movie, but not like a scary one. I thought, you know, it's Halloween. I can show like a bad movie on the channel. Maybe I can, I don't know, show Ed Wood's Bride of the Monster or The Giant Claw. Horror movies that aren't really that scary and that kids would like, and I can, you know, pretend to be a horror host and all that. That was my plan. I saw that woman at the supermarket. She's got a Bride of Frankenstein wig on. You mean to tell me she walked all the way here from the supermarket that I just drove? Wow, okay. Weird. I live in a weird neighborhood. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I'm really proud of these weekly wellness check videos because not only am I entertaining you kids, but I'm letting you kids know who I am. You know, I'm a dad, and I'm a husband and a father, and I try to entertain my family and entertain you kids. And one thing that Mr. Steve has that other kids' YouTube channels don't is that you guys know Mr. Steve better than you know other kids' YouTubers. I'm honest with you kids. I always try to be honest with you guys. I hope you guys appreciate that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Part 2 of the Marvel Superhero Squad videos, the little Marvel board books. Part 2 is coming out tomorrow. You're going to want to watch that one. That one's really funny. Anyway, we'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!